All right, welcome to this explainer. Today, we are tracking something truly wild, the epic microjourney from fertilization to implantation. And listen, this isn't just a dry biology lesson. We're talking about a high-speed, 7-day microscopic race that was the literal starting line for your existence. Yours, mine, everybody's. So let's go ahead and start the clock.
Okay, let's dive into this. On one side of the starting line, you've got millions of sperm. In just a single instance, this vast microscopic army is released. And against those millions, well, there's just a single egg released each month. That asymmetry is just mind-blowing when you think about it. You have literally millions of competitors all fiercely focused on one singular destination. I mean, honestly, it makes winning the lottery look like an absolute breeze.
But despite that astronomical number of competitors, the reality is incredibly, well, exclusive. Out of all those millions, only one single sperm cell is going to be crowned the victor. There's no runner-up here, absolutely no silver medals. Out of this immense field of highly driven candidates, the universe implements the ultimate vetting process to ensure just one, exactly one, makes it to the finish line of this first major sprint.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is what happens the exact moment that Victor crosses the finish line. An almost instantaneous protocol kicks in. The absolute millisecond the sperm penetrates the egg throws up this impenetrable biological force field. It undergoes this profound chemical reaction, basically a total lockdown, that instantly prevents any of the other millions of cells from getting inside. The doors just slam shut. Boom. And once the perimeter is secured, the ultimate payload is delivered, as the chromosomes from both sides finally come together.
You know, people often think of contact as fertilization, but actually, scratch that. It's only when that genetic material successfully merges behind closed doors that the egg is officially fertilized. Fertilization isn't just the moment of impact, it is the successful merging of chromosomes. And this exact moment, it marks the end of our initial sprint and fires the starting gun for an entirely new, highly organized biological marathon. The egg has totally transformed now, and it is ready to move. Let's move to and see how this builds, because it absolutely does not just stay put. Following day 1, this newly fertilized egg begins a rapid 7-day descent, traveling steadily down toward the uterus. But, and this is key, it's not just being a passive passenger chilling out and enjoying the ride. Over the next week, this embryo is incredibly active. It's undergoing a continuous, vital transformation, so that by days 5 and 6, it hits a massive milestone called the Blastocyst stage, prepping for implantation.
So how does it pull off this transformation while it's on the move? Well, the embryo relies on mitosis. While it's physically traveling, it is internally dividing and multiplying. It's kind of like a biological 3D printer, just rapidly printing new building blocks for itself. It starts off as that single merged entity we talked about, but through this chaotic, yet somehow exquisitely organized sequence, it's literally building itself from the inside out, perfectly timing its growth with its arrival at the uterus.
So the crucial point is that all of this rapid division has a very specific architectural blueprint. By the end of this transition, the embryo isn't just a random clump of cells, right? It transforms into a blastocyst. This is a highly complex, incredibly organized mass of cells. The sheer volume of new material has arranged itself with absolute purpose. It's readying itself for the next absolutely critical phase of survival.
Once it reaches this blastocyst stage around day 5 or 6, the embryo actually has to perform a physical breakout. It hatches. It literally sheds the protective shell that guarded it during its rapid descent. And it does this because it needs to make direct physical contact to survive. By breaking out, it's preparing to embed itself directly into the wall of the uterus. It has arrived at its destination, unpacked its bags, and now it is actively securing its foundation. We've just mapped out this totally high-stakes sequence of events, and all of it is happening in a microscopic world over just one single week. From millions of competitors whittled down to a single victor, through a rapid descent, and finishing with a dramatic breakout. It really leaves us with a truly provocative thought. If a single cell can orchestrate this perfectly timed, highly structured 7-day journey with such absolute precision, what other miraculous transformations are waiting just around the corner as development continues?